these women are pregnant by the men they say they love. So why aren't they happy? Well, because the men in their lives suddenly walked out as soon as they discovered they were going to be fathers.
I want to be with her. I don't want to be with her and another kid.
I became pregnant and he told me to get an abortion.
Me getting pregnant was like his worst fear.
He gets you pregnant and then he dumps you.
Why did you have to leave me?
You were in love with me? Then why did you cheat on me when I was pregnant
I
and
didn't
then
cheat on
you
you.
dumped me?
This is garbage that's sitting up here. Did you see that? This is garbage.
Women are going to confront the men they say dumped them when they needed the men the most, and that's when they were pregnant. I'd like you to meet Jackie and Susie. They say that they were both dumped by a man named Jason after he found out they were pregnant. Now, at this point, Jackie, who looks like a child herself, has a 4-year-old by Jason, and Susie's baby is what, 7 months old?
8 months old.
7 months old. We have Jason with us, and he's going to be coming out and talking to us in a minute or two. But let's find out. Jackie, that sounds like a pattern. You know, both of you. Tell me what happened to you.
Well, I dated Jason when I was 15. I started dating him. And I got pregnant the first time I slept with him. And he asked me to get an abortion. And if I didn't get an abortion, that he was going to leave me. And at that time, I loved Jason so much, I would do anything for him. And he'd asked me...
Well, you know, she was 15. Come on. So what, did you get the abortion?
Yes, I did.
And then what happened?
I told him, if I get this abortion for you, Jason, I'm going to keep, if I get pregnant again, I'm keeping the baby. I'm going to keep it. And he said, okay, that's fine. Well, I guess he thought we were going to take all the precautions that were necessary not to get pregnant again. And I did. I got on the pill, and it didn't help. I got pregnant anyways, like 3 months later. And I told him, I told you I'm keeping it. And he said no, and he had every single one of his friends come up to me and tell me that if I kept this baby, that it would ruin us. That he would leave me, he would end up hating me, he would end up hating the baby. And I said, I don't care. If he doesn't want to have anything to do with the baby, then he can leave me. I'll do it all by myself.
Okay. Now, the baby is 4 years old?
Yes, ma'am.
And her name?
Crystal.
Crystal. Okay, Crystal is 4. Is he a good father? Is he paying child support?
No, he's a terrible father.
He's a lousy father. My daughter loves her daddy so much, and he ignores her, and he doesn't, like, here's a good example. We walked up to him, and I started asking him, why didn't you watch Crystal for me so I can go to work? I had to go pick her up from his mom's house so I could take her to a babysitter before I went to work. And he said, oh, I was sleeping. And Crystal was in the back seat going, hi, Daddy, hi, Daddy. And he just kind of looked at her.
And what's happening with you?
Well, we moved in together 3 weeks after we met. I thought that I loved him, that he loved me. He said that I was the only girl he never cheated on, and that he would only do that for me because he loved me so much. I became pregnant 2 months after we met.
You two did not know each other. You didn't know she existed.
No, I knew about her and Crystal. I knew that that was her father, and we did not get along at all. But that was
trying to make it clear to her that he was never going to do what he did to me. He was going to do to her right. He was going to try and do what he, because he claimed he realized what he did wrong to me and my daughter, and he was going to do right by her.
And I got pregnant 2 months after we met, and then, I mean, everyone said, you guys are so happy.
Forming here.
You guys are so happy, you make us sick. You guys are always cheery, everything like that. I became pregnant, and he told me to get an abortion. And I said, no, I will not get an abortion. Then he said, well, give the baby up for adoption. You know, I don't want another kid. I already have another one. But he told me before that he wanted another baby.
Wait, he said he wanted a baby?
He said he wanted another baby when we were living together before I became pregnant. And I was like, well, you know, maybe sometime down the road, that's what I thought that he was meaning, you know, because we had just met. Right. And I thought maybe down the road we'll have another baby together and we'll have a wonderful life and everything like that. What happened 2 months later? He lets you
believe that you got the white picket fence type person here, and he's just got this pattern, and then he dumps you. He gets you pregnant, and then he dumps you. He carries you on for like a couple years, and you get pregnant, have the baby, and okay, bye.
Are you living with him now?
No, we're not.
What kind of relationship do you have?
None at all.
What kind of relationship does he have with your child?
None. He has held her twice. He said he hates babies. He said he hates babies.
Okay.
He's afraid they're going to break her.
Do you want to meet Jason? Jason, come on out. You're getting some bad press here. The two women say that you dumped them both when they were pregnant with your babies. Is that true?
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
See what kind of person he is? You see that? Yep. You see what kind of person that is? That's the kind of person I have to have my daughter raised by.
He said that he was going to do for me what he wasn't there for Jackie, and he would do for my daughter what he did not do for Crystal when she was a baby.
When he still cannot do.
And I loved him and believed him, and everything that he said I thought was true.
You do.
Jason, maybe we're being a bit unfair to you. Do you consider yourself a good father to the two children?
Honestly.
Crystal.
For Crystal.
Yeah.
For Crystal.
You did not see her the whole entire. You did not see her the whole entire time we lived together, and you said it was just Jackie.
When? In what lifetime? In what way? Explain to me. For Crystal. Jason, Crystal loves you.
I'm always there for Crystal every time.
You weren't there for her when I lived with you.
You're always there. You're making me mad.
Is he a good father to Crystal?
No, he's not. My boyfriend that I have now, Jason Herbert, is such a good father
Herbert's
figure.
a loser.
How is Herbert?
That's why.
He has a job and he takes care of Crystal more than you do.
That's why Herbert beat the out of you,
No,
and you
he
came to
didn't.
me, and I got you an apartment the very same day with a black eye, huh?
I didn't have a black eye. It
loser.
was called makeup, Jason. I was crying.
Okay,
He put-
Jason,
Black guy.
were you in love with both of the young women?
Who? Where do you get?
Wait, let me ask him. Jason, were you in love with both of them?
Yes.
You were in love with me? Then why did you cheat on me when I was pregnant
I didn't cheat on you.
and dump me and
Who did I
not
cheat on you
about
with?
me? What?
Never. When?
You cheat on me with
Never cheated
You
on
said his
you.
name Brittany because you were with her when I was pregnant.
You dumped us, Jason. That's the point here. When we were pregnant,
And
you
you
were
did that?
contact.
I dumped you, damn it! I dumped you, yeah.
Well, you know, he's not disagreeing that he dumped them. Is there a reason?
I never cheated on Susie, ever.
I don't
You
care.
are
Never.
such a liar. You were sleeping with and sleeping
No, I
with me
didn't
at
know
the
her.
same time.
Can we leave out of this?
don't care that you dumped
Why dump a woman you're in love with because she's pregnant? Just answer that.
Because we're fat and we're gross.
I was young with Jackie.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I am, exactly.
But why dump a woman because she's
And I didn't necessarily dump Susie just because she was pregnant.
No, it's because I wouldn't support you anymore because
That's
I was
not true.
working and you sat home and did nothing but play Nintendo.
I played Sega.
Sorry?
I played Sega, not Nintendo.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
and
what
you didn't want to
difference does
sleep
it
with
make?
us because you didn't want your penis
No.
touching my baby because you hate babies.
Yeah,
Is that true?
yeah.
It is
That's
true.
just like something that...
I mean, did you?
He was afraid of having sex with us when
I
we were
seen it
pregnant
come
because
out
he was
and
afraid
it's-
of
I
hurting
don't
the
know.
baby.
It's just
I
got
asked the
phobia.
doctor when I was pregnant, can I have sex while I'm pregnant? Well, not the last 2 months, he said.
The doctor...
Yeah, the doctor said yes.
What if I'm having sex and it's coming out, huh? Getting the kid in the head, aren't I?
Not when you're only 5 months, 6 months pregnant. Your baby's
Yeah, well, I know. That's
I'm not
sick.
sure whether we need a sex lesson or an anatomy
That's
lesson.
some sick.
I'd like to ask Jason, why don't you get a vasectomy?
Why didn't she get Norplant?
No, I'm saying,
Now? Dad, now?
if you, but you're
Why
not
don't you wear a rubber?
excuse me.
8 months is too late. Why don't you have Norplant? Why don't you have Norplant?
Jason,
Precautions.
why don't you take responsibility for your actions? And why
I
don't
do.
you get a vasectomy?
I see my daughter
Answer me.
Crystal every weekend.
When do you see
Do.
Brittany?
I
When do you
don't.
see her? Girls, keep your self-respect. But Jason, why don't you take care of your responsibility?
I do.